Hey guys, welcome back to Toby Cat Racing. This is the Group 4 Daily Laguna Seca. Tricky course, and not even because of the corkscrew. The two turns before it are far worse, I think. Been playing this track in racing sims since the 90s probably. Always disliked it. I didn't have a strong qualifying. As you can see, I had a 130, and I thought that would be somewhere towards 10th, 11th, 12th place. I keep seeing guys getting 126s and 127s in qualifying, and I'm not exactly sure why they're squeezing those 3 seconds, 4 seconds out of that. I do see a lot of RCZs and WRXs qualifying that well, and I tried both of those cars on this track and I still couldn't do it. And then quite frankly, I felt most comfortable in the Scirocco. No one else uses that car. I find it to be pretty middle of the road. It's not the fastest, doesn't have the best acceleration, but the handling's pretty good. It's kind of loose. That suits my driving style, I guess. So, let's just go ahead and get through this warm-up. You know, I gotta edit these videos so you guys don't see the warm-up. Plus, who really wants to hear me talk this long? Okay. I think how you finish in this race really depends on where you start. Obviously, if you're somewhere in the middle of the pack, it's a lot harder to get out of that. You could be stuck there the entire race, but specifically with this race, where you start on the track, your qualifying matters so much, because if you start towards the back of the pack and you start on the very last turn before the long straight, you're just in a bad position. You're middle of a turn, you gotta switch gears. That could throw a lot of people off. It certainly threw me off last night when I had a race and I qualified 10th. I just got last place immediately right off the bat. Just threw me for a loop, but here we go. Brake too early right here. So immediately I'm already feeling the pressure from all the cars behind me. RCZ, there's a couple of them, there's a Lambo. Going slow on this turn too. I think I'll make it for it right here in the third turn. I gain a little bit on the RCZ in front of me. And here's the first of the two tricky turns. Our pal on the RCZ takes it too quickly, and he spins, and he rage quits, and he essentially hands me the win. Again, me realizing I was in first place, just completely nervous, trying to keep it together, trying to keep it composed, not trying to get a little crazy. The corkscrew's always tricky, so the fact that I hit it right away made me feel pretty good about it the rest of the race. At this point, I'm at 2.5 seconds ahead of the car in second place. And that's a fine distance, but it was my goal from here on out to kind of stretch it to more, obviously, but I had some trouble in laps 2 and 3, but I managed. Took the first turn a little bit better here than I did on the first lap, and I wasn't so slow on this second turn. But I did go kind of slow here on the Cooper tire. Long right turn. Tricky turn number 1. Thought I did fairly well there. Tricky turn 2. Quick brake, carry the power through. Not bad. And then I almost shit the bed here on the corkscrew. I thought this would be a penalty. You can't really see the track limits when you're in the onboard cockpit camera, so I just assumed I'd get a penalty for that, but I did not get a penalty for that. I was surprised. So I'm pretty much in control at this point. I build on the lead on the next lap pretty considerably, I think. I added another 2 seconds to the lead around here. Third lap was also my fastest lap, and it was good enough to be fastest lap of the entire race. Still, running a 130 seems kind of slow compared to a lot of guys, especially the top 10 guys who are pulling out 126s and 127s. I don't know how they're doing it, but kudos to them. They should all teach me. Almost lost it here in the dirt. Tricky turn 1 complete. Tricky turn 2 complete. I didn't shit the bed here on the corkscrew. Well, maybe I went a little bit too slow, but and my lead stays pretty much the same for the rest of the race. I think it creeps up around a 5. I built a 5-second lead on second place, but from here on out it was just more of the same. And I know you guys don't want to hear my voice for the next 4 minutes, so that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Comments, questions, concerns in the comments, please. Thanks for watching.